Home defense may mean differently to each one of us, but basically, what I want to establish here is the idea of being able to defend our homes while being inside it. With this frame of mind, we can now narrow and simplify our selection of guns. Again, the distances we are talking about here are short, so we don't actually need ultra-precise long-range firearms, but having them wouldn't be a bad idea either. What's up, fellow preppers? I'm Ted from Ant Prepper, and today I am going to give you some of the best guns that can help you defend your home from a two-legged threat invasion. But before I begin, I humbly ask each of you to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Those little clicks will help me create more videos that are helpful to preppers and those who simply want to survive this crazy world. Now let's get started. Taurus Raging Hunter. A revolver is never a bad choice for a home defense gun, and basically, the majority of the modern revolvers can actually be used for home defense. I just picked the Raging Hunter because I want to set an example of what my ideal home defense revolver is. There are different models of the Raging Hunter, but for this conversation, I am going to recommend its 5-inch variant that is chambered in both .357 Magnum and .38 Special. It has a 7-shot cylinder and features a double-action, dark, single-action mechanism. Now, of course, I understand if you are going to ask if this gun is actually a good choice here, given that it was originally designed for hunting. But that's part of the reason why I picked it. Since it is a hunting revolver, it's inherently heavy, at 49 ounces when unloaded, and that's a huge plus since it has good recoil control without being too big as X-frame revolvers. So even if you shoot magnum loads on this revolver, you can still tame its muzzle flip. And, its barrel is ported, so you already have an idea of how the revolver takes care of the explosiveness of magnum rounds. I also like the concept of Raging Hunter, especially in the context of home defense. How many revolvers have you seen that can accommodate a red dot? Only a few, right? The Raging Hunter is one of those, thanks to the rail integrated into the shroud of the revolver's barrel. Without a red dot, you can still rely on its fixed front sight and adjustable rear sight. Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical Thunder Ranch. Generally, shotguns are recommended for home defense. They are great for short-distance engagement, pack a lot of punch, and are pretty intimidating. I mean, if I see someone with a shotgun coming at me, I will be screaming like a little girl. Kidding aside, shotguns like the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical Thunder Ranch are no joke, and they should excel in home defense situations. The Thunder Ranch, in particular, is a derivative of the original Mossberg 940, which was also a great shotgun. What I just dislike about the new Thunder Ranch is its price. It's over $1,000, but other than that, it should be perfect. It's a 12-gauge, semi-auto, gas-operated shotgun with a 7+1 capacity. It comes with an 18.5-inch barrel, while its total length is only 37 inches. This thing weighs between 7 to 8 pounds, if I am correct, and features a synthetic stock and fixed cylinder choke. One of the good things about this shotgun is that it's very easy to load, which is an essential element in winning in high-pressure situations. It can run quite fast, thanks to its solid action, and ensures superb reliability. It can hold its own against more expensive shotguns, such as the Beretta 1301 Mod 2, even if the latter is more expensive than this one. Plus, similar to the Raging Hunter, the Thunder Ranch accepts red dots thanks to its optics cut. So right from the get-go, this shotgun doesn't just spray pellets, it sprays them accurately. All of its controls, including the charging handle and the safety of its receiver, operate positively. They are easy to access, so it won't be difficult for you to toggle them using muscle memory. Mossberg 590A1. I inserted the recommendation for the Mossberg 590A1 in this video, in case you want a reliable but substantially cheaper shotgun for home defense. Basically, the Mossberg 590A1 is a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun that is known for its rugged construction and reliability. And if I may, I want you to check out its 9-shot model. After all, who doesn't want more rounds on their home defense gun? To be more specific, its full-length magazine tube has an 8+1 capacity. There's little to no need for you to tinker with this 590A1. Once you get it, you can start practicing shooting it. It's never finicky, and that's one thing that I really like about this shotgun. Its barrel measures about 20 inches long and comes with a fixed cylinder bore choke. It's pretty much a standard configuration that tells that this shotgun is designed to fire tactical shot shells. Despite its affordable price tag, the Mossberg 590A1 is still an optic-ready shotgun, so whenever you feel like it, you can affix a red dot on it. If you opt to run it without a red dot, it's still relatively accurate with its ghost ring sights. You can also see M-lock slots on the front end of this shotgun, which could serve as a platform for you to add a Picatinny rail on it. Essentially, you can tailor-fit the 590A1 to become a more effective home defense firearm. Glock 22 Gen 5. For most people, the Glock 17 or Glock 19 is the better choice for a home defense gun. While there's merit to this claim, I don't kind of subscribe to the idea. Those are great, reliable pistols, but since we are talking about defending your home from an armed invasion, I pretty much think that the Glock 22 is a more solid choice. One of the reasons for this is that the Glock 22 is chambered in 40 S&W. Of course, I understand that the previous 40 caliber pistols of Glock were notorious for being too snappy and occasional malfunctions. But the Glock 22 in its fifth generation is not the same as its predecessors. Now, a 40 S&W gun like the Glock 22 is great for home defense due to its stopping power. It delivers knocking punches that neutralize threats without compromising their accuracy during follow-up shots. Plus, don't forget that it has a higher velocity and larger bullet size than a 9mm, which means that it's more potent and effective in close-quarter fights. Glock made the latest Glock 22 to be more robust, so that it could handle the recoil of 40 caliber rounds. It also benefits from the Glock Marksman barrel, which is an exclusive feature of the Gen 5 pistols of Glock. This barrel has a recessed target crown and an improved polygonal rifling, which in practice makes the gun a lot more accurate. If you inspect its slide and barrel, you will notice the tightness of its lockup, which of course also contributes to the accuracy and reliability of this pistol. You can get the Glock 22 in its MOS or modular optic system configuration, but that comes with an extra cost. Still, it's a solid investment nonetheless. CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1 Carbine. You know, I can't just miss a good carbine in this list, and for situations like liberating your home from invaders, a carbine is actually a practical and recommended option. There are good carbines out there, but this time I want to recommend the CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1. It's straightforward, reliable, and not so expensive. In other words, it suits everyone's taste. The CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1 features a 16.2-inch barrel and comes with a folding stock if you want to maximize its maneuverability in tight spaces. It comes with 2 magazines, with each one holding 20 rounds of 9mm, so this one really has sufficient stopping power. The CZ iron sights are also incredible in providing precise target pictures, which you might not probably need when firing at short distances, but a good feature nonetheless. Compared to its predecessors, the CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1 no longer has a railed forend. Instead, it's replaced by an M-lock handguard. In terms of its controls and ergonomics, I can't say anything bad about it. This carbine offers an ambidextrous thumb safety and AK-style magazine release. At the same time, you can swap its charging handle for right-hand or left-hand use. Plus, you can pull the pistol grip rearward to optimize your trigger reach, especially if you have large hands like me. Overall, the CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1 is a solid shooter. It's deadly accurate, remarkably balanced, and reliable. It's light enough to be wielded efficiently but without having an awful recoil. Moreover, it has a lot of aftermarket magazines, given that it's an extremely popular carbine. And as a 9mm firearm, you won't have any issue finding ammo for it. For me, this is a 10 out of 10 home defense gun. Thanks for watching. Times are tough, but I hope that with these videos, we will be able to plan, prepare, and act accordingly. Take care and be ready at all times. See you in my next videos.